So vintage is very hot these days, and you'll see vintage wedding ideas all over the blogs. People love this look, and I really love this look too. I think it's very romantic. I think it's a way to have kind of a timeless or classic look to your flowers. It's certainly something that, particularly if you have some kind of personal connection, so for example, if you have a favorite grandmother's brooch that you want to incorporate into your wedding bouquet, or you have some piece of family history that you want to incorporate into the decor, maybe on your escort card table you want old family photos, maybe couples throughout your ancestry history, you know, your parents, your grandparents, their parents, if you can dredge up any of that stuff. Even in inorganic elements like a favorite typewriter. People love to put vintage books or typewriters or any kind of sweet curio that you can do. You can put those things on escort card tables. That's a way to have that personal vintage element incorporated into your wedding. Another way to have vintage in your wedding is to use containers that are vintage. So maybe you gather up family heirlooms. You go into your mother's china closet and find beautiful teacups or crystal bowls or sugar bowls or something like that, and decide to use those for your wedding centerpieces. You can also just go to a flea market and have some vintage element that's really not personal to you but that you've chosen. So wooden crates or ceramic containers or mercury glass vessels, anything like that that you can incorporate, and then use whatever flowers you want, but knowing that there's that vintage container there. And then finally, with vintage elements, you can use flowers that are of an era. So you can use flowers that look Victorian or like they're from the Great Gatsby, something very kind of draping or something romantic like big open garden roses. You can do a little research even into a period of time, say where your venue is. Maybe it's a venue that's an old house from the 30s, and so you want to look up what flowers were popular in that time and then use those florals for your bouquets and arrangements. So there are a lot of ways to do vintage, and I think the best way is to do something that's very personal to you.